Introduction to Azure Synapse Workflow. Azure Synapse is a cloud-based analytics platform that allows you to integrate and analyze data from various sources to gain insights and make informed decisions. In this tutorial, we will cover the basics of Azure Synapse Workflow and how to get started with it. Step 1. Understanding Azure Synapse Workspace. First, you need to understand the concept of Azure Synapse Workspace, which is the foundational component of Azure Synapse. A workspace is a logical isolation of your project where you can manage your data pipelines, data lakes, and analytics. Step 2. Creating a new workspace. To create a new workspace, you need to log in to the Azure portal and search for Azure Synapse Analytics. Then click on Create and fill in the required details such as workspace name and location. Once the workspace is created, you can start building your workflow. Step 3. Understanding Azure Synapse Pipeline. An Azure Synapse pipeline is a series of activities that are executed in a specific order to extract, transform, and load data from various sources. You can create a pipeline by clicking on the Pipelines tab in the Azure Synapse Workspace. Step 4. Creating a new pipeline. To create a new pipeline, you need to click on the New Pipeline button and give it a name. Then you can add activities to the pipeline such as data ingestion, data transformation, and data loading. Step 5. Understanding Azure Synapse Activities. Azure Synapse activities are the building blocks of a pipeline. There are various types of activities such as copy data activity, data transformation activity, and notebook activity. You can use these activities to extract, transform, and load data from various sources. Step 6. Deploying and monitoring the pipeline. Once you have created the pipeline, you need to deploy it and monitor its execution. You can deploy the pipeline by clicking on the Deploy button and monitor its execution by clicking on the Monitor tab. Best practices. When working with Azure Synapse Workflow, it is essential to follow best practices such as testing the pipeline before deploying it to production and monitoring the pipeline execution to identify any issues. Additionally, you should use version control to manage changes to the pipeline and use security and access controls to protect your data. Conclusion. In this tutorial, we covered the basics of Azure Synapse Workflow and how to get started with it. We discussed the key concepts such as workspace, pipeline, and activities, and provided practical examples and best practices. By following this tutorial, you can create a robust and scalable data workflow using Azure Synapse and gain insights from your data to make informed decisions.